Welcome to the world famous West Coast Customs. Let me show you guys an exclusive tour from me behind these doors. First things first, this is our Reimagined Showroom, where we've created a lot of different places for the fans to be able to come, take pictures with some of our most iconic cars. So we have our California themes here, our West Coast branding, it's Hollywood, you know. We have some of our hand-picked cars that we put in the showroom that you guys can take pictures with. We have our West Coast Racers display where we took will.i.am's imagination of this vehicle that we built him and turned it into a roller coaster at Six Flags, hopefully opening very, very soon. We have our Mario Kart experience where you can get on the Mario Kart, make it look like you're coming out of the video game. Just a couple little cool experiences when you come visit the shop where you feel like it's an experience from when you walk in the door to when you leave. But let me show you what really goes on back here. First things first, we have our full working studio where some of the greatest artists come to perform, lay down some tracks, work on some music. We have our boy Neptune in here working as well. Got a vocal booth on the other side, so a full-blown working studio. A lot of people don't know about that. Little secrets here. Then we'll take you on the tour, where this is the Catwalk tour, we call it, where some of our most iconic builds from magazines, back in the day when magazines were cool, are on the wall displayed to show you some of the cool builds that we did. Since West Coast Customs was started with mini trucks, as you can see, there's a whole lot of mini truck magazine plaques on the wall. The West Coast logo, one of my favorite vehicles of all times. The Mazda B2000. Bunch of different stuff. Some of Shaq's cars. The Azure that I put the steering wheel in for him. The two-door Charger. Something super special. USA Today did an article on us. And then many more. But this is where the magic really happens here. So when you come down this catwalk, it really gives you a bird's eye view of West Coast Customs and the insides of how we really do everything under this roof. From vehicle wraps, we're doing a Tesla Model S right now for our good friend Joe Jonas. We have a McLaren down there that we're doing some color flip wrap on. And then, here's the nuts and bolts of everything. We have our full-blown body shop, 2 spray booths, 3 bays to work on bodywork. To the left, we have a full interior shop. So we're doing full upholstery from seats to steering wheels to door panels. And then, of course, a whole lot of builds going on. Some of our really cool cars that we've kept throughout the years, we have on display on our storage racks by our good friends over at Benpack. We have our S-Class convertible, our 2-door Charger, Garnett's famous truck, the VW, and then will.i.am special, and of course Darth Vader's in the building. We got a Bronco going in the body shop right now for one of our really good friends, Post Malone. And then what's under this cover, we can't tell you yet, but you guys gotta stay tuned because this one is gonna break the internet. We can give you a little clue. It's a Rolls Royce, but it's not a Rolls Royce from today. It's a Rolls Royce from the future. So make sure you guys stay tuned, watch everything that we're doing because we're about to drop in about a month. And of course we have the wood shop and fiberglass shop where we build all the speaker boxes. We have our metal fabrication department where we build some of the craziest things in that room. And then of course R&D. Our good friend Cartoon stopped by, dropped off his car for us to do a little touches to it for him. And then of course, builds on builds on builds. I don't know if you guys ever saw the Range Rover golf cart that we built. 69 Camaro. But let me take you downstairs so you guys can see some of the stuff I'm going for. In person, this thing is amazing. The paint on it, the history behind it, pretty awesome. And then of course some more iconic builds: Marvin Gaye's Rolls Royce, Paris Hilton's Bentley, and then a couple old schools. Then we got these Jollies that I think a lot of people have seen recently. We built them for a resort up in Santa Barbara, where we took a Fiat Jolly, scanned it. We got clients, take them to their rooms. Pretty cool build here. I mean, when it comes to details and stuff, it's just straight out awesome. What's going on in the fabrication department? We got some pretty crazy stuff always going on in this room, but right now it's an old Rolls Royce that we're turning into a bed for a client. Pretty crazy. You know, when people come to us, it's not always like, hey, can you wrap our car? Hey, can you put some wheels on it? We got people coming to us that want us to build cars from scratch. They want us to build beds. They want us to build golf carts. I mean, a little bit of everything here. Definitely show this. One of the sickest Camaros ever. Oh, is it on Continentals? Oh, it is on Continentals. Always. We got here's an old school that we wrapped. Not a lot of people wrap old school cars, but this guy wanted to keep the paint original so he can peel it off and still have the original paint, but he wanted to make it look a little bit different. We got a VW that we're building from the ground up for a client. So when you think West Coast Customs, it's like, we do everything, not just paint, not just interior, not just, I mean, we do the whole package. When it comes to builds that people dream of and they want us to build them for them, we do it. People want a paint job, we do it. People want body work on their cars. We're building a Dodge Charger over here that's gonna be out very, very soon. The West Coast Customs edition. Stay tuned for that one. And then I gotta show you guys my favorite spot. Our new lobby that we just built out into a coffee bar, which I think is a really, really different vibe for West Coast Customs. When you come in, it's a place you can chill, hang out, and just talk about cars. A little bit of history on the walls. Takes you down the timeline of the beginning of West Coast Customs to when we moved to Compton, to when we moved to Inglewood. We started Hit My Ride. From there we moved to LAX. From LAX we moved to Corona, and now we're here in Burbank, California. And this is just, to me, just a different experience when you come in. I mean, it's funny to like sit here and watch fans come in the door and they're like, whoa, am I in the right place? Because this is not what you expect when you come to West Coast Customs. But it's cool because I wanted to create something where people could like just sit, look at some cool cars, and just talk about cars with friends. It's kind of like our own version of Starbucks, but for car people. Show you the room. And then we'll end this wonderful tour on some of the West Coast Customs merch that we have. If you guys are ever in the area and you want to come visit, please know we're open. We do tours. We do require masks. We have hand sanitizer stations everywhere to make sure everybody stays safe. But overall, you know, we're open and we want to see you guys. So make sure you come check out the new envisioned West Coast Customs.